We're back for this 66 kilo matchup in GMP rules. In the black skin tight we have Logue and his opponent wearing black and white shorts, Sean Donnelly. Referee Aidan Marin asked the fighters if they're ready, and we're off.
Both guys desperate for a win in this one, Mark. 0-5 and 0-2 respectively. They'll be hungry to get a win in that, a notch in that win column, sorry.
Absolutely, and both said as much when we spoke with them earlier on today. They're both very eager to get into the win. Neither fighter feels that his record reflects his ability, and you can see already they're both two very good fighters.
Yep, Donnelly in there for the takedown. But it's Logue who manages to work his way back to the feet.
Looks like Logue was thinking about pulling guard there with the guillotine, but thought better of it. Now we have Donnelly with the guillotine.
Donnelly returns the favour, as you say, Mark. Lands on top. He looked to have that neck tight, but he's giving it up for the mount position.
So Donnelly starts to solidify his mount.
Great position for strikes, and of course under these rules, it's a good reversal for Logue there.
A great reversal, kept calm and got the roll. And now he's working to try and generate some momentum in the guard position.
And we've got some blood already, Mark. I think it's coming from the right eye of Donnelly. I'm not sure which strike caused it, but there's definitely some bloodshed.
I'm not sure. We'll have to wait for a replay to pick up on that. As these two continue to strike. Some excellent hammer fists being thrown in by Logue, excuse me.
Yep, I'm a big advocate of these amateur rules, including the ground and pound. It really makes for a more well-rounded mixed martial artist. Big knees coming in there from Combe.
So what we know about both of these fighters is both of them are able to throw extremely hard punches. And so far Logue has been shown is just how hard he can hit. Teeing off there on Donnelly's side. And Donnelly comes in looking for a takedown and presses Logue up against the fence.
It's really surprised me that Logue is without a win in 5 fights, because he's shown us some really good skills so far tonight. Might be looking for a guillotine on the fence, and a Kimura looks for the throw.
An attempted a Kimura throw there by Logue. Defended and defeated by Donnelly, who's now throwing in some tremendous hammer fist strikes from guard.
Logue trying to throw from his back as well. He looks for a footlock. Good scrambles.
Donnelly really throws those hammer fist strikes like he doesn't need his hand back. A lot of damage being done there.
Yeah, I think he was returning the favour from some heavy hammer fists that came in from Logue earlier on.
Absolutely. You have to wonder, like the old saying is there's always someone out there who's better. And I guess these guys have just been unfortunate they've met them in their early fights.
Yep, I'm impressed by how Donnelly's coming back into the fight. A lot of people, a lot of fighters sometimes when they taste a little bit of their own blood, they can go the opposite way, but he's come on strong as this first round comes to a close.
And he's looking for a Kimura there and use it to roll over just as the bell goes for the end of round 1. Very exciting first round, Jay. Who do you think got the better of it?
I wouldn't like to be a judge on that one, Mark. Both guys had their spells of success. They had good top position, nice hammer fist landed. You know, it was a close round. Maybe the edge goes to Logue for me, but again, you know, both guys have shown really positive signs in round 1.
No doubt a very close first round. And what do you think is being told in the corner of Logue?
He's had success striking, he's had success on top. I don't know which avenue they'd want to pursue from that first round, you know, but I think his corner will be telling him just to keep pushing hard. He's shown good skills. It's a good fight so far. Just if it goes to the ground, he wants to remain on top, because when you're underneath either of these guys, you're eating some heavy shots and no one wants to be there.
Clan Wars Cutman in, looking at the cut over the right eye of Sean Donnelly. He seems to be able to stop the blood so far. It doesn't look like an especially bad cut. So we're going to get back to the action here for the second round in the 66 kilos GNP division.
As we said before, both guys desperate for a win, so I'm sure they'll do anything to get it in this fight.
Absolutely, both of them showing tremendous heart. Donnelly landing some knees there, pushed away by Logue, who comes back with a front kick of his own. And a jumping front kick, not something you see every day.
Nope, he did get caught with a counter left hook for his troubles though.
Maybe that's why.
Oh, and a spinning back kick there. Spinning heel kick from Donnelly.
Both these fighters pulling out all the stops, trying to get onto the win column. Donnelly fakes with a right hand. Lands a nice kick, I think just under the body there. Just under the head, I should say, on the body. Responded in kind by Logue.
Just goes to show in MMA that records don't mean everything. These guys both got losing records, but they're putting on a great performance for the Clan Wars crowd. Logue just doing a little bit of the running man there. Donnelly looks for the clinch. Good head position. Schoolboy headlock and a couple of punches, but Donnelly frees himself.
The crowd is roaring for a knee there. Donnelly unable to oblige. On this occasion, he gets reversed up against the fence by Logue.
And he reverses his position on that cage. If you're on the cage in this position, you don't want to be the man with your back to the fence. It's a lot easier to be taken down if you've got your back on the fence. So dominating the clinch on the cage generally means you're the man whose back is towards the rest of the cage and not the man with the back on the fence.
And some big knees landed. The crowd get their wish belatedly. A left head kick there from Donnelly. Logue on the back foot somewhat, starting to move forward once again with a right hand which just misses. I think this fight could end very quickly, Jay.
Yeah, definitely. Donnelly seems to be growing in confidence as this fight bears on.
Now, both men said they had good training camps coming up to this fight. How do you think their cardio is holding out so far?
Yeah, both guys seem to be still going at a pretty good pace. The hands are noticeably lower, but that tends to happen as you grow a little bit more comfortable into the fight. Both guys are still throwing some heavy leather, so I don't think cardio is a factor just yet.
What an opportunity for these young fighters starting out in their careers to fight on the Clan Wars show here in the Ulster Hall.
Yeah, a monumental venue. This is a great chance for these guys in front of a big crowd as well.
And a beautiful back kick landed by Logue there right under the ribs. Tries to follow it up with another right kick and lands a head kick. Donnelly shakes it off. He seems to be unaffected.
Donnelly dipped just at the right time and he comes back with some big knees of his own.
Both men now trying to sway the judges as we close on the end of the second round.
Logue looked really unfazed by that barrage of knees that came in.
He almost seemed to look disdainful.
How dare you?
Two very tough young fighters here.
If this is the standard of the amateurs we've got, the amateurs, you know, without the best records, then this professional card and the title fights we've got coming up, you know, they're going to be a sight to behold, I think, Mark.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our Clan Wars ring girl, the beautiful Susie, walks past us with the card for round 3.
I'm liking how this fight is going. 2 great rounds of action so far, Mark, and you know, I wouldn't like to call it, but a better round for Donnelly in round 2.
Yeah, certainly goal mouth to goal mouth action in the last round, with the fighters trading in the ascendancy. So it'll be interesting to see who pulls it out of the bag for this third round. Clan Wars is brought to you by Bad Boy MMA Fightwear and sponsored locally by the Holiday Inn Belfast, Elite Security Northern Ireland, and Vein Tanning Salon in Antrim. We're affiliated with top martial arts magazines including MMA Uncaged, Your MMA and Martial Arts Illustrated. Referee Aidan Martin readies the fighters to go for their third round. If you're just joining us, Logue is in the black skin-tight shorts, and black with the white trim is Sean Donnelly. It's been even enough so far. Both men seem to have the ability to end the fight at any time with a strike. So let's see how the third round works out.
Nice head kick there, lands from Logue. Donnelly responds in kind.
It didn't seem like that head kick carried very much damage with it.
It was more of a flick. It hit the target, but it didn't land hard. Oh, and a nice knee lands there from Logue. And he sensed blood. He's going in for the kill.
And how tough is Donnelly weathering that storm?
Yep, he's checking for the blood there. I think he's still hurt from that one. He needs to try and regain his senses. Logue knows it.
It looks like Logue has smelt the blood. He's pushing forward for the kill, his hands low.
And a nice jab snaps his opponent's head back there.
Some excellent strikes from both these fighters.
That big knee's definitely slowed Donnelly down in this third round.
He doesn't seem to be entirely switched back on here as Logue continues to press his advantage.
With a big shot like that, sometimes he might not be with it all night, you know. Some people with great cardio can recover from heavy shots quickly, but, you know, that was a big knee, and I wouldn't be surprised if Donnelly never truly recovers in this fight. He's looking in some discomfort there, Mark.
It looked like a shot glanced off his groin guard just there. Referee Ed Murren had a quick look, but he carried on, so obviously it was just a glancing blow.
Donnelly's done a good job of getting the takedown there. Looking for a guillotine.
We can't see from a commentary position how tight it is, but he's certainly working hard on it. Oh, it looks like it's deep. And he gets the tap. What heart showed by Sean Donnelly to come back from some tremendous punches in the early parts of the third round, and to convert that into a submission win.
What a fantastic fight there, Mark. He's been rocked hard with a knee in that round, and he comes back to pull off a submission. That is why the fans love MMA.
Absolutely, that's why they love Clan Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission in the third round, Sean Donnelly! And keep your applause going for his opponent,